I'm Bill Leffler. We live west of Americus, Kansas. We are called Leffler Farms Incorporated. Myself and my daughter pretty much runs it, and I got a younger daughter and wife that helps out.
I'm Jacquelyne Leffler, and I'm the fourth generation of Leffler Farms Incorporated. We have a row crop operation where we raise corn, soybeans, and wheat, and we also have a feeder and stocker operation for our cattle.
We face a different challenge every morning when we get up. It depends which field we go to. Each field will have 2, 3, 4 different types of soils.
We have some bottom ground as long as some upland too. So you just never know what to expect here in Kansas. We went through a pretty severe drought, and you could say we were in a drought for about 18 months. And then in August, it seemed like the rain was never gonna stop. We
had the planting tractor set up on narrow duals for 20-inch rows. I wasn't happy with the tire setup.
We ended up with this Case IH 310, and we decided we didn't want duals anymore. And my dad was searching on the internet. I got on social media and started looking on Twitter, started watching video, and then my dad and I started watching it together.
So we finally did that leap and got into the LSW, and so far there hasn't been no regrets.
They create a bigger footprint. They push the soil out a little bit more instead of digging into the ground. So it doesn't make that soil compact. And so it makes it a lot easier for our crops to emerge at the same time. That puts our tires, just as high as all the fancy monitors we have in our equipment as well. The first time I ran the LSW tires, I noticed on our end rows, especially, we didn't leave that scuffing marks as we would turn. And it later on showed that we didn't have the compaction issues and we didn't have pinch rows. With that wider footprint, it allowed for those crops to all come up at the same time and not be pinched together under the soil. We
cut down on the overall width, but we gained on the ground compaction of having more footprint on the ground at the same time.
We had a couple of fields that were almost 5 foot underwater, and we were able, with our LSW tires on the combine, to be able to get out in those fields not even a week later and start harvesting when some of our neighbors were still sitting and waiting for it to dry out a little bit more. And so for us, it gave us an edge to get going during wet times, and as we kept hitting small rain showers, it allowed us to keep staying in the fields a little bit longer. It's been nothing but a good decision for us.